In light of Met Police officer David Carrick admitting to being a serial rapist, the organisation is investigating the force once again. BBC Breakfast host John Kay spoke to Mark Rowley on Tuesday's show to find out why such instances have been coming to light and ask about the changes being made to the force. He was left bewildered when Rowley admitted hundreds of officers shouldn't be working for the Metropolitan Police. Carrick, 48, recently pleaded guilty to 49 offences that spanned across decades. The force has apologised after it was revealed he had came to the attention of police over 9 incidents between 2000 and 2021. As Rowley pledged to restore integrity in the police, Kay told him, "Okay, but the trouble is we've heard all this before, haven't we? After the murder of Sarah Everard, your force proclaimed that it was committed to protecting women. Now it emerges that at that very time, you weren't even checking the records of David Carrick. That decision is, in my mind, not defensible," Rowley replied. "All I can speak to is my record in the last 4 months. I've launched an anti-corruption and abuse command. I've got 30% more officers into that. We've done public and internal appeals which have generated 250 more investigations. We're systematically reviewing every member of police staff and police officers who we have any historic flags against or has been involved in any domestic abuse or sexual violence. I'm sure some of those will turn out to be nothing of concern, but many of them will turn out to be of concern. And I've been candid, I've got tens of thousands of fantastic men and women, but I've got hundreds who shouldn't be here." As he continued, Kay interrupted to repeat, "Hundreds? Sorry, let's just stop there. Hundreds? Hundreds, you say, that shouldn't be here? So you say that a woman could go and report a crime today and speak to a police officer, and that police officer might be facing right now an investigation into potential sexual or domestic abuse, and she won't know? People facing investigations for anything serious now, we're being much tougher on," Rowley responded. "We're suspending more people. I am not going to turn around trust by doing this interview with you today. Trust is going to be rebuilt when people see that we've rebuilt our foundations, that our integrity is stronger. That's what's going to make a difference. So, just beyond the results, beyond this work we're doing and just beyond the removal of the minority that is problematic officers who need taking out of the organization. So, these 800 officers who are now being checked and investigated over allegations of sexual and domestic abuse, are they still working, potentially, this morning?" Kay asked. "So, we're reviewing those cases," Rowley replied. "All of those cases have been looked at previously, and given our track record is why we're looking back again. Some of them will be instances where a neighbor has heard voices next door, we've turned up and there's clearly nothing of concern. Others will be behavior that is very concerning." BBC Breakfast airs weekdays from 6 a.m. on BBC One.